Why the International Date Line is not straight. The International Date Line is an imaginary line. It runs from the North Pole to the South Pole. It divides the globe into two parts. One side is today. The other side is tomorrow. It's kind of like a time zone, but for days instead of hours. As you cross this line, the date changes. It's like a real-life time machine. But why do we need it? The world is round, but our calendars are flat. As the Earth spins, a new day has to begin somewhere. The line helps keep dates in sync across the globe. Without it, we'd all be confused about what day it is. Now here's where things get a little wiggly. The date line isn't a straight shot across the globe. It zigs and zags for a few reasons. 1. The line avoids land masses as much as possible. Imagine if the line cut straight through a country. One side would be a day ahead of the other one. That would cause a lot of confusion. People in the same town could be living in different days. Meetings or events would be a nightmare. Businesses and governments would have a hard time coordinating. So the line has to bend around countries. It goes around islands, continents, and any significant landmass. This keeps each nation fully on one side of the line. The line curves around Russia's easternmost lands. This keeps all 11 time zones on the same date. Other nations with widespread geography get the same courtesy. 2. The line curves around nations that want to share the same day. Trade and travel are important for neighbors. Being on different dates can cause confusion and conflict. So some countries ask to align with their neighbors. Samoa is a good example of this. In 2011, Samoa moved west of the date line. This put Samoa on the same day as nearby allies. American Samoa is just 60 miles from Samoa, but it remained on the opposite side of the line. The two neighbors ended up 24 hours apart. Business, transportation, and coordination became complicated. So Samoa decided to resync with American Samoa. Now the two Samoas share the same weekly cycle. Kiribati realigned to match up with New Zealand and Australia. 3. The line navigates around tiny islands. It makes a little loop or hook to avoid them entirely. Take the nation of Kiribati as an example. It consists of 33 scattered coral islands and atolls. The line bends and curves to go around each one. The line diverts its path for even uninhabited islands. Tiny Johnston Atoll is just 1.1 square miles in size, yet the line arcs perfectly around its minuscule borders. So there you have it. But what happens when you cross the line? Well, your calendar gets reset by precisely 24 hours. Say it's Monday morning, where you start your journey. Fly west over the date line, and it instantly becomes Sunday. You get to relive that Monday all over again. But if you cross east over the line instead, Monday slips right by into Tuesday. Airlines and ships constantly cross the date line. Their clocks and schedules shift forward or backward routinely.